What's going on, everyone? Swordfighter24 here, bringing you some AMR9 gameplay. You know, wanted to use this weapon for a while now. I've used it a couple times, not too much, and I just wanted to see how well I could do with it. Being as it is that the Obsidian Steed and the Speakeasy and the Insanity and the Rip run the game now, and you don't see too many people using anything else anymore. That's kind of sad and it sucks a little bit, but I thought I'd give this a try. So because I'm using the AMR9, I decided to run with two perks for each tier, and I'm running lightweight and flat jacket for tier 1, gung ho and peripherals for tier 2, and hardline and toughness for tier 3. And I'm using those because this weapon isn't exactly the strongest, but it is extremely accurate and it has very little recoil. And you're gonna see that in this gameplay. You're gonna see how little recoil this weapon has. But because it takes 2 to 3 bursts to get that kill, even though it is a 5-round burst weapon, it kind of it downplays this weapon, and it makes people not use it. On top of being a weapon that you unlock pretty much right before you prestige. It's like a level like 44, 46 or something like that. I don't remember. But it's a good weapon. I have fun using it. I'm not the type of player to rush, and I do rush. I wouldn't say I don't rush, but I don't play as aggressive as a lot of people. And I try to think about what I'm doing, about how I'm gonna play into a situation, and I watch my mini-map probably more than I should. But being with that, you gotta watch your mini-map. You gotta pay attention as to where the enemies are gonna be, because a lot of people, I know they don't do that. I've been around a lot of players that have been like, oh, how did they kill me? How did they see me? Or I didn't even know they were gonna be there. Like, the stuff like that. And it's because they're not watching their map. They're not watching that radar that's there and meant for you to see the enemies. And a lot of people don't run UAV. A lot of people are trying to get those big score streaks, and they're trying to, dominate each and every match, and that's fine. Some people can do that, and some people can get away with that, but a lot of people can't. And a lot of people try to do that, and it doesn't really help out the team. It takes away from that team effort of, winning. It makes you, or it makes players seem as if they're all about themselves and they're not trying to be a part of a team. And I get it. Everyone wants that fame. Everyone wants that little bit of glory at the end of the match, knowing that you did the best in the lobby and you owned everybody, or you got the paladin, or you got however many warbirds or whatever, and that's fine. But I don't play like that. I like to play using perks that benefit my team that I'm playing with. I run UAV, system hack, and bombing run, and I'll run the Vulcan on some classes if I'm playing like domination, because then where you can shoot down that laser and you can get kills almost guaranteed every time you get the Vulcan. But at the moment, I'm running only UAV with the extra assist points and the enemy detection, because that really helps out. That helps out the team. That gives me a little bit of extra boost to get that UAV as fast as I possibly can after using it or calling it in. And the enemy detection, it's beneficial to playing, because it shows your entire team where those enemies are going to be, which way they're turning. If they know you're in the direction that you are, it helps out. It shows that you're trying to be a team player, that you are putting the effort to win this as a team. But enough about that. There's a few other things I wanted to touch base on during this gameplay, and those things are a couple other games that I really enjoy playing. I really enjoy, sharing clips And those games are Battlefield 4. Love playing Battlefield 4. Usually, usually on the recon class, I just got the dog tag for 50 hours. 50 hours spent playing as the recon class, and that's just insane to me. That I had no idea I played on that class that much. By far the most played class I have. I can't I can't get over that. I just got that the other day. It blew my mind. But and the other game I want to talk about or bring up is a game that I just found out about probably about 2 to 4 months ago, and that game is Blacklight Retribution. It's a free-to-play game, free to download on the PlayStation Store. But there's a catch. It's kind of like a mobile phone game for your iPhone. It's free to play, but if you want the good stuff, you want the good shit, you gotta pay for it. You gotta buy the what they call Z coins, and it's cool, man. You don't really need those Z coins to play. You really don't. Just if you're just patient and you put in the time, you earn the points, you earn the money or the currency you need to buy the weapon upgrades and anything you really want. If you just put in the time and play, you don't need to pay the $5 for the 500 coins or the $10 pack of coins. You don't really need it, but it's cool to buy it, and then you can buy all the cool shit that everyone else doesn't have. That game's fun as hell to play. I plan on posting some gameplay on that, and letting you guys see that. If you don't know what that game is, I highly recommend downloading it. Super fun to play, very different from a lot of the run-of-the-mill first-person shooters. This game is pretty epic in my opinion. It's super fun to play. I can't get over how different it is, and because it's so different, I think that's why it's so damn fun. But coming up on the end of the match right here, yeah, I talked about what I wanted to talk about. This is my first commentary. It's not perfect by any means, so leave a comment, leave some suggestions maybe, and let me know how I did. Let me know what you guys want to hear or have me talk about. So thanks for listening and thanks for watching. Peace.